Good morning, Pelham Road. Well, surely you knew it was coming. Surely you knew I wasn't going to leave off the best team in the nation this week. So here we go. You probably want to stand up for this. I'm just teasing. That, of course, is Yay, Alabama. And again, it's been a long time. I was thinking after I said what I said about Georgia yesterday, it's been 21 years since I've seen a game in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Now, I've seen Alabama in other venues. The SEC championship game is, always in Atlanta, and we just seem to always be in it. So I get to see them. But I haven't been to Tuscaloosa. But anyway, that's Yay, Alabama. So hopefully these songs brought you a little joy this week. As far as your question today, I'm going to give you a question. This might be a little too close to home, but the doctor tells you, he says, you can't have any more carbs. You just can't have any more carbs. Oh, okay. All right. You can have one carb a day. All right. You can have one serving of carbs. What would your serving of carbs be? All right. This is Friday story time, all right? So, a word about stories. Not all of the stories that I tell happen to me. Some have. Many of them have. Others I'm recalling by listening to other people. And still others, frankly, I just make up. As usual with me, the question is not, is this factual? The question needs to be, is it true? One day, a man is riding on a subway. It's early in the morning. It's on the weekend. Not a lot of traffic in the subway car. In fact, in his car, there's just a few people. There's a couple sitting down here quietly. Maybe they've had a long night. Looked like they'd had a long night and they're heading back home. Another man, he's sitting across and he's got a suit on. Looks like a man who might be a doorman at one of those upscale hotels. But other than that, the subway car is empty. And then at the next stop, a man gets on with 3 kids. Kids look to be 4, 5, maybe 6 or 8. And they're rambunctious. They are swinging on the pole, jumping from one seat to the next. And the father, he's just staring out the window. Tranquilized, just looking out the window. The couple, out all night. They kind of straighten up, start paying attention. The hotel doorman moved forward to the door where he could exit as soon as it opened. The kids were shouting and playing tag, but the father offered not a word of correction, not a word of guidance. He just sat there. Finally, someone went over to the man and said, "Sir, could you ask your kids to maybe have a seat, please?" The man broke out of his stare and he looked up. He said, yeah, I need to do something. I know. You see, we just left the hospital and they've been sitting there all night until their mother died about an hour ago. I guess I'm just numb. What does this story tell us? When we think we know what is going on, consider this. We may not know what's going on. At times, what is most obvious is also the most untrue. And when we understand the pain, we can comprehend the behavior. But it begins with understanding the pain. Have a great weekend.